Nah, people. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. Sorry for the delay. Oh my gosh, Mercury retrograde, along with all these other planets in retrograde. Whew, I was having technical difficulty. It seems like they don't want y'all to get this work. But y'all gonna get this worked. Y'all gonna get this work. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Salute to my YouTube audience. Salute to my Rumble audience. Let's get started. China adds XRP to 40 billion. National Reserve. Crypto's turning point. Let's see. Let's see something. Immediately I'm going to share my screen because we got to talk about this. We got to get into this. Okay. Now the first article, I want to show you that I look it up, right? I want to share my screen. No gatekeeping. Look what comes up. And I want you to tell me something. How these stories just come out of the blue, out of nowhere. How are they allowed to say stuff like this if it wasn't true? How much news we heard about XRP, hell, even Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we hear, oh, it's not true, only to find out a year later, sometimes 4 years later. Yes, sometimes 4 to 5 years later. Come to find out the news that we heard before is true. You believe that China is going to sit back while Japan is making an XRP strategic reserve. Say what you want. Wake up to the fact. China does not like Japan. They're waiting for Trump to sidestep, go get too distracted so they could run up on Japan. Don't forget, Japan used to rule China for a while. China ain't ever forgive that and like that. China wants to get Japan so bad. I need y'all to understand that and know that. China want Taiwan as well. See those two countries? China got them on their hit list. So you think they're going to let Taiwan build up all that XRP and accumulate in all that XRP. Japan accumulate all that XRP. America accumulate all that XRP. We already know XRP is in the strategic stockpile for the United States government. I want y'all to think and use your head. It's not happening. You think China gonna sit back and let their dare I say it, enemies collect all this XRP and they don't? Watch this. Of course, let me share my screen so you see what I see. There we go. Where are we? The fact check. Watch this. Let's go to the fact check. Look what they said in fact check. Did China approve XRP National Reserve worth $40 billion? Recent claims have gone viral on social media platforms, particularly among XRP community, claiming that Chinese President Xi Jinping announced China's intent to legalize XRP and acquire $40 billion worth of it for a national crypto reserve. But is there any factual basis for this sweeping assertion? Who made this claim? Yes, thank you. Who made this claim? Check it. The rumor originated from posts by crypto enthusiasts like Shibo on X, asserting that Xi Jinping made an official declaration about legalizing XRP and making a massive strategic purchase. However, these tweets lacked direct citation and any official Chinese government communication or credible news report. Now, this is my thing. Why are they going so hard? They said there's no evidence, right? So just move on. Why you want to go all the way? Matter of fact, let's see if we could see this X post. Let's see if he still got the X post up. See, breaking. Now you got to ask yourself, you think these people just be posting this up just to post it up? Huh? That's what you think? I'm going to ask you again. How many times do we have to hear news like this only to find out later that it was true? Okay? Look at this. I want to read this one. This is the article I want to show you. But before we read that article, I got a video I want to show you. I want to sidestep because there's a lot of prophecies going on. I want to show you one prophecy, right? Then I'm going to get back to this article right here. Oh, come on already. Listen to this, y'all.
Sometime late last year, I told you about cryptocurrency. Get into cryptocurrency. I gave you the names of the coins. I said that. I told you about XRP. I think I did that. It's just gone up 50%. God never lies. I told you. Get in now. This is your moment. It's your season. It's going to be suddenly you're a millionaire. I'm telling you, suddenly a millionaire like that. So I'm going to open up my door like this and let you in, right? Should I do that? They're planning to shut everything down again. There's another lockdown coming, and it's not too far. It's just there. So I see in the spirit, the Lord is demonstrating how this thing is going to work. It's going to be harder lockdown. Make your money now. You hear me? Prophesy money over your life. Don't be afraid of money. Money is a tool. Get into what? Cryptocurrency now. You hear me? Calamities around the corner. So time is coming. You know, a lot of people who don't belong to a church, a lot of them church hop. This is your advantage. This. Understand? Do you understand? We are keeping in step with the Spirit us as a church. So in step. So you see in this thing, it's coming. It's not too far. It's just tightening like this. It's coming. But you and I will be laughing. We'll be laughing. You'll see. We'll be giggling. So I'm seeing people lose their jobs, not here. People all over the world lose work. Just here. Unemployment is going to skyrocket. The world over here, we're seeing it. It's coming. It's not too far. Cars being repossessed, houses, people becoming homeless. It's coming. Stay close. Thank you, Heavenly Father. So when you hear that Spa as a chain has shut down, give me a call. Ne? Let's say Pastor told us. Supermarkets are going to shut down like this. I remember I told you that I saw the macro here. Where are we? You know, the one next to Clearwater? Shut down. It's going to shut down. That one in particular, you're going to see that. So now the Lord is showing me ATM screens, ATMs out of order. Rows and rows like that. The Lord is near. That's the good news.
Did y'all hear that? Were y'all able to hear the audio on that? I take it you were. So he been telling them, get it? They ain't listen. There's a lot of prophecy coming with crypto. Okay? There's a lot of prophecies coming with crypto. I'm going to play a next one for you. I got you. Now, this one, remember what I said about governments buying up XRP? It seems that there's 3 coins that governments are mainly buying: XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Now, we know good old Bixby, the one who Biggs, I think. You'll see. Anyway, remember when he predicted the shot that Trump got in the air? And a lot of stuff he said was on point and accurate. I want you to check this out. And you tell me. You tell me, people. Let me share my screen, of course, so you see what I see. Where are you? Oh my gosh, yo. I just had the video lined up for y'all. These the ills of going live. When I tell you I've been having technical difficulty, yeah. Seems like they don't want y'all to get this work. But guess what? Y'all gonna get it anyway. Let me just put this in order, people. Let me organize this. We're gonna put this in detail. In detailed order. We got it from the date. All right. Now we should be cooking with fire. So as I was saying, there's a lot of prophecy going on. Now, some people don't want to believe in this, or they don't want to think about this, but guess what? Guess what? The elites, they do. The elite, they believe in this. The elite, they deal in this.
Is back at it again. He's talking about the wealth transfer. Brandon Biggs, guys, I'm telling you, guy we posted about got 1.8 million views. He said that God told him that XRP is going to be included in the generational wealth transfer from the wicked laid up for the righteous. I just came across another thing that he said. He said that Judge Torres, if you guys don't know who Judge Torres is, that is the judge in the SEC vs. Ripple case. Essentially saying that the enemy, aka the devil, is trying to influence Judge Torres to keep this case going. So Brandon Biggs is saying we have to pray for Judge Torres to do the right thing, because the enemy, aka the devil, is trying to block the wealth transfer, because this wealth transfer that God is preparing for us is a generational wealth transfer from the wicked laid up for the hands of the righteous. So I'm going to play the clip for you guys right now. Let me know what you guys think about it, and definitely pray for Judge Torres. This wealth transfer will not be stopped. It is God's plan, and the enemy will always lose at the end of the day.
Over the acceleration of the wealth of the wicked laid up for the righteous, going in for the window through July, August, September, October, November, going all the way into the first of the year. The Lord said to me, he said, Brandon, you're going, if you pray, and then I saw Judge Torres, and the Lord told me, he said, pray for the judge. Pray for this judge, Brandon. This is very serious when it comes to the judge, for this is Satan's wheelhouse, and he's trying to block the flow of this certain crypto, trying to block the flow of that, trying to, so until the SEC and that lawsuit's done, it's trying to, because I saw once this stuff stopped and it's worked out, that I saw a doubling and a tripling and a quadrupling of this certain cryptos. And the Lord said, this will be the beginning of the great wealth transfer. He said, Brandon, I'm going to make deca millionaires overnight. If you remember what he said Brandon, I'm going to make deca millionaires overnight. And I thought, Lord, how are you going to do that? He said, if you're listening to me and you're abiding in my word and you're keeping upright with me, I'll show you the secret things. And I believe in the days ahead, the wealth of the sinners rewards laid up for the righteous. But, you know, it's not just about the Christians getting blessed. This is going to happen on the just and the unjust for what's happening in the days ahead, ladies and gentlemen. A new industrial revolution.
You know what stood out to me in that whole thing that he said? As always, no gatekeeping, right? Check this out. Isaiah, let's say, Book of Isaiah, I will show ye the treasures of darkness. Okay? Isaiah 45:3. As much as I quote this, I should remember this by heart, the exact part. 45:3. Again, just because you are not into this doesn't mean the elite is not into this. I will give you the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that you may know that I, the Lord, who call you by your name, am the God of Israel. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully, people. You see this scripture right here? This is not for play. Y'all better get on board. It is no coincidence that all these prophets that don't even know about cryptocurrency all of a sudden is getting word on this different thing called cryptocurrency. And it's by no coincidence that they are trying to stop a generational wealth. And that means if you have Bitcoin, if you have Ethereum, if you have XRP, y'all don't want me to speak. Y'all don't want me to cook. You will say, see, Joel Benjamin 528, you bringing spookism into this. You think it's a coincidence, and I done showed you many videos of people that never even heard of XRP before, knows nothing about XRP, knows nothing about crypto in general, and they all end up seeing the same thing, and these people be on point. You don't find that there is something that's stirring up inside of you that lets you know. Some people haven't had a clue about crypto. Some people didn't want nothing to do with crypto, right? And people been telling them for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And then overnight, it's like something switch on and bam, they got it. Are you that person? Have that happened to you before? Let me continue. You got to be stuck on stupid if you think these people ain't up on this and ain't doing this. Now, I wanted to show you this article. Check this out. This is dealing with the same China talking about, they want to make the 40 billion XRP reserve. Check this out. XRP news today. Ripple and Chinese authorities refute 40 billion XRP reserve claim. Marked unaffected. Why do Ripple feel that they have the need to speak up for China? The same way how Ripple had NDAs signed, and when they were asked about it, and then, no, I can't talk about, no, I don't know nothing about that. Once I seen Ripple jumped into it as well, I'm like, wait, that's weird. Off of a tweet? Someone tweeted? Huh? Come on. On-chain data and institutional records show no transactions or policies shifts supporting the alleged reserve allocation. Now remember this. We have Brad Garlinghouse admitting himself there is 2 ledgers. Why you think you always see the price glitch? And if you're lucky, you're able to sell your XRP for that price. Huh? When it jumped to 30-something K? Hell, it had just jumped to 50 on Gemini Exchange. And people, remember when on Gemini Exchange, they were able to cash out XRP at $50 a coin? Y'all forgot about that? Let's see. People were cashing out XRP at $50 a coin on Gemini Exchange. Hopefully they didn't scrub it off the internet yet. Because some of y'all got short-term memories. Here we go. See, I'm going to give y'all that work tonight. According to various posts on social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, it would seem that Gemini experienced a technical issue that caused XRP price displayed on their exchange to show an enormous price of $50. During that time, however, XRP was trading around 63 cents. Do we got short-term memory? Are you stupid or are you stupid? If XRP is only 63 cents, why when Gemini Exchange relisted XRP, they effed up? When they relisted XRP, it showed up as $50 a coin, and some people cashed out. Huh? Come on. Come on. Stop playing with me. If it wasn't $50 a coin, then it should have just came up in error. And if you know anything about crypto, when you see that and you try to cash it out, it shows you like you got how much thousands of dollars or millions you try to cash it out. No, it will always end up showing you the real value if it's really just a glitch. Why were people able to cash out at $50 a coin? I want y'all to answer me that question. Think this happened when? 2023? Okay? They play it in your face. So when I see this article here talking about, well, they ain't show nothing on chain, on the ledger. There is 2 ledgers. There's a public ledger and there's a private ledger. There are 2 ledgers. There's a public ledger and there's a private ledger. Okay? XRP price remains unaffected with market focus on US regulations and blockchain adoption rather than unverified rumors. Experts caution against speculative claims, emphasizing the lack of precedents for cryptocurrency as foreign reserves. Yeah. So when you get time, you could read through this. But I find it very interesting. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse explicitly noted there have been no official statements from the company regarding the 40 billion XRP reserve claim. Why does Brad Garlinghouse feel he have the need to say something? You ain't say nothing with anything else. But as soon as this happened, China and Brad Garlinghouse immediately jumped on it. I was like, whoa, slow it down. No, that didn't happen. No. We don't know what they're talking about. That's blasphemy. Okay? And you telling me all off of this one tweet from Shibu on X? Yo, if y'all don't go somewhere, yo, not CNN, not MSNBC, not even any of them crypto outlets, not Fox News, not Fox Business, not MSNBC Business, but Shibu on X. All right. Wow. Anyway, so that's your fact check. Moving on, I want to play you another video. This is why they're trying to take the wealth out our hand, and there's a reckoning coming, and this is why you're seeing things like this happen. Y'all heard about White Rock? Let's look up White Rock in real time, shall we? Excuse me, White Rock. Blackstone, that's what I meant to say. Not right, White Rock. Let's look up Blackstone. Real time, people, real time. Was this in the New York Times? Slain Blackstone executive was a mentor to women and a leader at work. Remember your boy Luigi? And I ain't talking about Super Mario Brothers. Remember Luigi? Huh? I don't want to seem insensitive. This is what's happening. When you learn what Blackstone was doing, don't worry, hold on. I'm going to give you that work. I'm going to give you that work. And this is how you know this stuff is set up. And they put a hit out on her. Make no mistake about that. Watch this. They're trying to make a, let me say this correctly. Bear with me. They want to make a clean slate. They want to make it a fair playing ground. All right? They're making a great reset. You have certain entities, forces, and the powers that be that is against that. While on the other hand, you have a next set of entities, individuals, powers that be, that is fighting against that. There is a financial war going on. Let me be more clear. There is a financial world war going on. And I done told y'all this. Crypto is in the middle of it. Watch this. I want to play this video. Look at Blackstone. You know Blackstone is part of BlackRock. They just broke it up because they don't want to be issued a monopoly. They don't want to be called a monopoly, so they had to break it up.
Which recently lost its real estate CEO, has been criticized by the United Nations for fueling a global housing crisis. The UN accused Blackstone of, quote, aggressive evictions and, quote, constant escalations of housing costs for tenants. And it has spent millions to stop measures like rent control in places like California. And yes, a lot of these aggressive actions were undertaken under the Blackstone Real Estate Income Trust and its Core Plus housing unit, both of which this executive, who recently passed away, oversaw. This woman was responsible for more than $140 billion of real estate assets, and a good portion of it was residential housing. And on top of all the residential housing Blackstone controls, they also control a lot of student housing. And they've been helping to jack up the rent majorly on both. Now, Blackstone, shame on you, because when you have the UN criticizing you, you know you're up to a lot of shady business. And for that reason, you just make the deep of some about dumb, desperate, and diabolical business decisions.
Yo, the UN, the United Nations was like, They wildin'. You think she just got to get got? And oh, what floor did she die on? Yo, you can't make this up. The 33rd floor. Okay? Midtown NYC shooter found dead on the 33rd floor of Park Avenue building housing. He ran up in there. I think he started from what, 45? And then died on the 33rd floor? Do I need to teach y'all numerology and everything else? Y'all don't know 33 is foundation. No gatekeeping. No gatekeeping. No gatekeeping. And I could go deeper into 33. When you're dealing with the number 33, you're dealing with foundation. Okay? When you turn the 3 and the 3 together, that's like a home. Yeah, I already showed y'all this a few years back. For some people that's new, go watch the old videos. In numerology, the number 33 is considered a master number, often called the master teacher. Yes, she learned that day. It represents the highest level of spiritual evaluation and is associated with compassion, healing, and selfless service. It combines the energies of the number 3 and 6, amplifying their quality. That guy was doing a selfless service. All those people, you hear how much thousands of people was out of a home? Now, I'm not condoning any acts of violence. Let me say that now. Okay? Any and everything I talk here is for entertainment purposes. All right, now that we got the misnomer out the way. People, compassion and service. This is a foundation number. But I'll move on. Rifle toting NYC, and he left all the way from Las Vegas, where the Blackstone was wreaking havoc over there. And they talking about NFDC, this goofiness, I can't take. About, NFL headquarters before turning gun on himself at Blackstone and all this goofy stuff. Look at him. Yo, he came ready, out in the open with it. Now, why did I bring this one up? How does this tie in to the whole housing thing? Right? In case you don't know. So I'm going to do it in real time for you. XRP. Matter of fact, let me come off of this. It's slowing down my computer. XRP tokenizing real estate in Dubai. So let me ask you a question. You think XRP going to tokenize real estate in Dubai? Right? And it ain't going to happen in America, right? XRP ledger is playing a significant role in the tokenization of real assets in Dubai. Partnerships and platform. Ripple has partnered with CTRL alt support. The Dubai Land Department's DLD real estate tokenization project. Okay, a licensed virtual asset service provider, VASP for short, is using Ripple's custody infrastructure to store and manage tokenized properties, title deeds issued by the DLD. Remember, the Dubai Land Departments. That's what that means. On the XRP ledger, XRPL. This partnership has resulted in the launch of Priceco Mint platform, which operates on the XRP ledger and enables investors to purchase financial shares of real estate with a minimum investment of AED 2,000, approximately $545. Don't believe me? Watch this. I'm gonna show you. You know your boy. You know your boy be on it, right? So we're gonna go here. I should already have it in my stuff. Priceco Mint. I should have the website already queued up. Oh, come on, bruh. Oh, you're cramping man style. See, I know how to do. Oh, that's my fault. There we go. Priceco Mint. And trust me, you're not able to buy nothing on here. You know why? Because you need to have a Dubai ID. Yeah. Sorry, silly Americans. Not happening. Okay? All right? You're able to buy a 1-bedroom apartment. Okay? Yes. That you're able to own. As soon as they came online, they sold out in about what, 1 hour? Yeah. Yeah. That's about right. So you see, 2-bedroom apartment in Park Ridge, Tower C. You are not able to get in on this. This is coming soon to an America near you. And if it's to come soon to America near you, they need people like this. Let's put it back in. Once again. They need people like this out the way. Okay? They're trying to hold back progress. All right? I need y'all to understand this. This, what happened, is not normal. As a matter of fact, before I continue on, I want you to show you how I know this was a hit. It all ties in, people. Watch this. Watch this video.
He comes out of here with the he's from Palestine. He keeps saying free Palestine. He got his face covered up in the Palestine stuff. He walking out. The police don't pay him no mind. I said it's him. And then
I'm going to play it one more time for you so you can hear what she said. Y'all ready? Watch this. One more time for you. Listen this, I should say.
This guy, he comes out of here with the he's from Palestine. He keeps saying free Palestine. He got his face covered up in the Palestine stuff. He walking out. The police don't pay him no mind. I said it's him. And then
she was snitching. You know what she's talking about? Another shooter. Why in these type of events we always hear, as soon as they get on the scene and they do an interview, we hear of another shooter. Early in the interview, down to the Trump assassination attempt. You know about the water tower? Plain as day. When they did the interview, they said, oh, it was a next person on the water tower that they walked down. Let's call it walk down. All right, they took out, deleted, had a rifle and everything, and he fired a shot. Yeah. You could go Google that yourself. What about the Virginia Tech shooting? Same thing. They talk about the Asian man, but once the people came on the scene, the people that was running out, they said there was 2 shooters. And then you got aerial view of one of the shooters that was alive, that came out of there on the back, overhead view, got him on camera, police pointing guns. He get down on the ground, he put down the rifle. That video is out there. All of a sudden, that disappeared. You ain't hear about that. It went from 2 shooters to 1. This is how I know it's a setup. Y'all follow me? I'm going to give y'all the source. All right? Real talk. Joel Benjamin 528. What else? Let's go back. Let's go back to this. So, oops. Got to add it to the stage. All right. Missed our last drop. More tokenized properties are coming soon. It's sold out in less than an hour. All right. You are literally able to own Dubai property as low as 500 and some change. $544. So sorry. United States currency, right? $545 US, right? This is what they're doing, people. They already started the tokenization of land. This is nothing new. Okay? Let me just play the next video, because y'all just won't get it. And anybody that don't get it now, anybody that don't take this as importance, they got people, I'm showing you people coming with prophecies, all that type of stuff. It's for a reason. Now watch this. Listen to this.
With Sal Gilberti, the president and CEO of Ethereum Trading. This is an interesting development. You're one of the firms out there that runs a slate of ETFs, but one of them is a levered fund tied to the value of a big cryptocurrency, and that's XRP. Just what can you tell us about how much investor interest there is in XRP and, of course, a levered instrument to it?
Well, thank you, Don. There's enormous interest in XRP. They call it the XRP Army, and I realize they call it that for a reason. We launched this fund. It'll be 16 weeks tomorrow, and the money that's come in is quite extraordinary. Hundreds of millions of dollars have come in. It's our most successful fund. We're 16 years old today when I incorporated the company, coincidentally, and we've never seen a response like that.
How did you make the turn? Because the slate of products you have are mainly agricultural based, and then you decide to venture out into cryptocurrency, specifically XRP. What was the thinking there?
Well, we had filed for Bitcoin before, and we do have crypto interests, and I'm an XRP enthusiast. And when I saw the opportunity to file and get it approved, and really not holding XRP itself, but holding the derivative so that we could leverage it and give investors what they want. They clearly want some leverage. We got a great ticker, double XRP, XXRP, and it took off. It was a big hit immediately, right out the door.
And if you could put on a forecasting hat, as somebody who looks at the fund flows, looks at the industry, where do you think else in the crypto sphere is ripe for even more activity with regard to cryptocurrencies that's outside the realm of XRP, Ethereum, and of course, Bitcoin?
Honestly, I think picking the next coin is harder than people need to catch the wave of what crypto and the blockchain is doing to business. This really is the internet in the 1990s. I think there's a sea change coming, and picking the companies that are going to use whatever cryptocurrency comes next is going to be the big trick and the trick to big wealth.
Do you think that there is going to be an ETF boom in companies in that ecosystem?
No question.
All right.
Immediately out the gate, it took off. Immediately out the gate. I've seen something here before I continue. Also, SHX, which is also known as Stronghold, people. Main headquarters down street from Ripple's. And Ripple is the biggest investor in SHX Stronghold coin. Facts. Stronghold will be moving 90% of ACH payments by November. That's only 80 trillion actually. Well, that's what they say reported for Stronghold. And they're tied into Ripple XRP. And just so you know, Stronghold is an XLM network coin. All right. This is what's going on underneath y'all noses, people. So double XRP. So XXRP. That's the symbol. That's what they're dealing with. And it's taking off big time. What are you doing, people? Anybody that still don't have XRP around this time, you're bugging. The market is down. The market is doing good. The Feds would not bring the rates down. They won't cut rates. But you know it's bad when you even got Jim Cramer. It's like, what? The excuse that the Feds, the Feds, they won't cut rates. But I'm gonna play this video. When Jim Cramer reacts like this, you know things are bad.
Our biggest problem is we have so much growth that the Fed won't cut. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my
God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I take it right back.
Everybody,
I take it right back. That was bad.
It's okay. We're in the moment.
I take it right back.
It's just the way
I take it right back. That was bad.
It's cable with a ticker, as Joe Kernan would say.
I take that back.
That's right.
Real people doing live TV.
No.
Jim, though, to your point, Goldman today, the most notable change.
I think I'm out of here.
No, you're fine. You're absolutely
Goldman
fine.
Today, the most notable.
You want me to say one?
No, I just feel like enough with the rate cut and the economy's booming.
Let Carl talk now.
Goldman today, most notable change since the June Fed meeting.
Homeboy say he don't understand it. Why won't they cut rates? He even praised Trump. If you watch this live, this happened recently, by the way. He was praising Trump for boosting up the economy. The Feds won't cut it. Why? Because you that's already holding your bag of XRP, your bag of Bitcoin, or whatever it is, they don't want you to get that money. Think about it. I really want you to use your brains here. What make you think? Well, what's the holdup? The economy is doing great, right? He cut rates when Biden was running for re-election, or should I say Kamala? A Kamala! right? But you don't want to do it, that things are the way it is now. And the excuse you're trying to give is that everything is basically so good you can't. It just doesn't make sense. We proved that he was wrong about the tariff. Fed Chair Jerome Powell. Even the Democrats is fed up with this dude. Anyway, I digress.
Here's what we're going to do with Midnight, launching soon. We're going to do a token drop, airdrop. It's called Glacier Drop, brand new distribution mechanism. And if you hold Bitcoin, Ether, Cardano, XRP, if you hold Avalanche, BNB, if you hold Brave, if you like the Bats people, if you hold any of these ecosystems, you already have it. Congratulations, for free. Just airdrop it to 37 million accounts. You can do whatever the hell you want to do with it. You can ignore it, put it in the corner like a lonely dog. You can sell it, you can burn it. You can say, I really hate that Charles Hoskinson guy, so I'm just going to find a way to weaponize it against him. I don't give a shit. It's yours, it's your property. Anybody can take it. And what this is going to do is it's going to bring the entire industry together. It's going to bring all the people together. And it's going to give them a new way of thinking about things. The other magical part of it is the dual tokenomics model that we have. The idea of having a token and a capacity unit, which means that you can pay in any asset you want and just works.
Isn't Cardano one of the coins in the strategic stockpile for the United States government? Now, in case y'all don't know what Cardano's Midnight is, let me just show y'all. I don't like just to talk. I like y'all to see what I see and see where I'm getting it and where I get information from. I mean, I went more in depth with this, but yeah. So remove this from the studio. Cardano Midnight Airdrop, also known as Glacier Drop. All right. Forget an airdrop. They dropping glaciers on your head. Is a distribution of the Night token of various blockchain of two various blockchain communities, including Cardano ADA holders. This airdrop is part of Midnight Project, a privacy-focused sidechain developed by Input Output Global, IOG, Cardano's parent company. Yes, that's right. That's what you heard. Cardano's parent company. Oh, you didn't know Cardano had a parent company, right? Okay, let's move on. The airdrop includes a 50% allocation to ADA holders, 30% to Bitcoin holders, and 5% to XRP holders. The remaining 15% is distributed across other blockchain ecosystems. Yeah. Remember, I did a live stream and I told y'all this Cardano Midnight token is going to be a problem. They had and the reason why I reported on this is because they have teamed up with XRP, because people are still going to want privacy. Although we have our stuff like secret coins and all that, but this one, and I don't know what even Monero is embedded in secret coin, because you could turn it privacy on or off. Okay. The thing with this one is, though, this is supposed to be the creme de la creme, the most highly anticipated airdrop of all time. And actually, quite frankly, one of the highest anticipated tokens of all time. Cardano outdid themselves with this one. They're going to rain so much free money on you, especially if you got XRP. Okay? Don't pay attention to this about snapshot was taken June 11th. Nah. They have and 60 days to claim. There's more information on this right now. They haven't even completed everything yet. So don't be alarmed. But as I was saying, you're going to be making it clap like a stripper in Sin City. All right? Midnight is a problem combined with XRP. Cardano Midnight is a problem. Y'all heard it here first. Of course, it got cross-chain interoperability, blah, blah, blah. All the good stuff you need in a good crypto. All right? Midnight, bridging rational privacy to blockchain. Let's give it a click. Mind you, they are in cahoots with XRP on this one. And I ain't talking about just with dealing with airdrop. They partnered with XRP. I already showed that. Okay? The Midnight Tokenomics and Incentive White Paper describe the novel function, utility, and properties of Night, Midnight's native utility token, and Dust, the network reserve used to pay for transaction fees. It also describes Midnight's approach to incentives and the cooperative tokenomics for multi-chain access and participation. Lastly, the Night distribution mechanism and token allocations are described as part of Midnight's glacier drop. Yeah, don't forget the token Dust as well, people. I spoke about this in a live stream before. Okay. See, this is midnight.network. So you could go check it out yourself. All right. Read up on it, on how you could get your Night tokens. All righty. How many of y'all knew that y'all had access to that? Or that you will have access to that? If you got Bitcoin, XRP, basic attention token, a few cryptos. Cardano along with XRP combining it all. So Cardano partnership with Ripple or XRP. If they partner with XRP, they're partnered with Ripple. Just so you know. I know people like to say, oh, Ripple is separate from the... Yeah. Yes, Ripple is separate from XRP in a way, but it's really not. They own the majority, well, a good portion of the coins because they were smart. They did the buyback. All right? Ripple is the company that owns XRP. Always remember that. So did y'all know about Midnight? Simple yes or no would do, people. See, I be giving y'all the source. A lot of influencers is not talking about Midnight. I don't know why. Why are they not even talking about Cardano like that? You think it's coincidence that when Trump did the tweet, Donald Trump's strategic stockpile cryptos. because I showed this already, but I gotta show it again. Because people be thinking I just be on here making stuff up. I want to find a tweet. Please, let's go to images. Please, please, please. There we go. A U.S. crypto reserve will be elevated. Will elevate, this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the presidential working group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, SOL, and ADA. And ADA. ADA is the crypto of Cardano. I will make sure the U.S. is the crypto capital of the world. We are making America great again. Do y'all remember this? Huh? Do y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? And then he came out with a second one right after, talking about, and Bitcoin. And y'all remember that? No? All right, moving on. We ain't going to dwell on it then. Y'all going to learn I'm the source. We already over our mark. All right, let me play a few more videos for you, just so you can understand the prophecy is real.
Letter, and then the Lord showed me driving down the road about X and P, but I won't give the other one because this is not financial advice. But I saw that certain thing going above $10,000, and I saw it going to $5 quickly. And the Lord told me that this would be big, like Apple, Microsoft. It would be the new .com era that's coming. That a new .com era was coming through digital platform. It'd be a supernatural wealth transfer coming through certain things. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are seeing President Trump step on the scene with Elon Musk. And we are seeing people who have a different way of thinking.
I don't even need to touch on that one. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep the ball rolling.
You all, they're setting up the system. And in the days ahead, it'll be wire-to-wire transfers. You got to look at the functionality of each one of these cryptos and what these, because he told me certain cryptos overnight will double, they'll triple, and then I saw some of them go to $5 quickly. Some of them go to $10, and he said some of the target of where they wanted to have this one was $150. And I saw the men talking. He said 100, I saw the number 150. And I tried to be I'm not here to give financial advice because I'm not telling you which one it is. I'm not telling you, but I saw certain ones doing it. Now, you pray about it and see what the Lord tells you. But we pray for judges. We pray for these things because the Lord says, as we see these basically settlements and things happening, the hose will become unkinked. The hose will become unkinked, and there will be a waterfall coming in the fall. September will be a time to remember. He said, great change is coming in September, and it will go into the fall. And in fall, it's time to rest it all. There'll be a time of rest and celebration coming. Now, it will be different for everybody. I'm not saying everybody's going to have rest and peace and joy and whatever, you know, what the Lord's showing me. Because did you prepare yourself for that? Did you listen to the Holy Spirit? When I refer to this woman that the Lord showed me and I talked about before, if you're not here taking heed to what the Holy Spirit's telling you to do, some folks don't, you miss out on the boat. Not everybody's going to get on the boat. Not everybody's going to get on the boat. You have to be hearing God for yourself of what the boat is for you, because the boat might be something totally different.
Oh, September, September, what a time to remember. Ain't all the top crypto analysts all saying September? Haven't I told you since January? It's really going to kick off September into November? Huh? How much people watch my live stream? Did I not say that? So you know I got chills when I heard him say it. Now I'm seeing a lot of different crypto experts come out the woodwork, and everybody has the same timeline, and they're saying September is when it's going to jump off. If you did not position yourself now, I feel sorry for you. Psych. No, I don't. I can't even come on here and play it off and lie. No, I don't. No, I don't. Because you was told, you was warned, and you ain't want to listen. See, when I play these type of videos for you, Joel Benjamin 528 playing nothing but foolishness. But remember, this is a guy, and a lot of these different people that I played for you already, they've been on point. And I ain't talking, I'm just saying that because they did on XRP. I'm talking about other things. Now, I will leave you with this. Check it out.
Generals on paintings, oil-based paintings in frames that were really beautiful frames. And below this picture was fire, and it was consuming. And the Lord said, they're in hell. And they were fading away, for they looked like spirits. They looked like ghosts. And as the fire was burning the pictures, they said, we want revenge. And the Lord showed me Don Jr., and he became a photo. And the fire was trying to eat him. For they say, if we cannot get to Trump, we will take out his son in revenge of what he did to our generals. I saw him in a tuxedo with a white shirt with black stud buttons. I saw flashing lights like photography, like the paparazzi. And all of a sudden, he was shot right here in his chest. Then I went to President Trump, and I could see him weeping because of what happened. And then, I'm not gonna. When I get into, start seeing that vision again. I'm not gonna. I could see the funeral, and he could barely walk. He was so grieving. He was grieving so bad. He could barely walk. He was stumbling. They had to help him, hold him up, as he was travail, like in travail, weeping over his son's life being taken. And then I could see Melania, and she had a black hat on. She had a veil on her face that was black. You see through like a net, and it was over her face, and she had black sunglasses on. She was trying to support Trump as he was walking to the funeral. The Lord said, after you've seen all this, this is what he said at the end. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about this? I thought, we'll raise up a stand. We'll pray. The Lord's, when the enemy tries to come in, the Spirit of the Lord raises a standard against him. I believe that's why we're here, ladies and gentlemen, is to pray these things down.
People, I'm playing this because when it does happen, this is the guy that predicted the 2 attempts on Trump life and was very accurate. And he predicts some other things as well. I seen something from him. Matter of fact, let me leave this up. I seen something from him And I know he's not bugging. And I'm telling y'all all this because it deals with your finances, right? Don Jr. Let me just watch this. Don Jr. and crypto. Remember, he has the crypto exchange, right? Running the crypto exchange for his father. And he said he did that because the banks pushed him out, him and the whole family, right? They got political. And that's what had them went deep, balls deep into crypto. Okay? Listen to me. This guy always been on point with a lot of stuff he said. He also said, and I know he's not bugging, I had a dream about this, and you have a few other people that actually do really prophesize. And their stuff becoming hitting on the nail. Israel and Palestine do a two-state solution. It's up. I'm telling you right now. It's on and popping. The UK out there, the European Union right now is currently pushing for that. And they letting Israel know. This is the crazy part. I should play you the video. They letting Israel know if by November they don't get it together and get on board and stop what they're doing to Palestine, they're no longer under their protection. And they will see Palestine as its own country as being home. They're giving Israel the ultimatum. I seen him. This is recently going on now. Go check it out. If y'all want to see the video, I'll look for the video for y'all. Because I really want you to hear it out. I really want you to hear it with your own ears. But check this out. Let's go back to Don Jr., right? Trump family crypto venture to launch. It already launched, right? This is going to shake up crypto if something happens to this man, because he's making big move. Donald Trump Jr., yeah. Him and his brother, they're making huge moves in the crypto space. See this? Donald Trump Jr. declares crypto as, let me just show it. And he's been coming after the banks and all of them hardcore. You think they like that? Come on. What is up with this? Donald Trump Jr. declares crypto as future of finance. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I wish the page come up properly. Oh, well. Y'all get the gist. All right? Let's see. This is June 3rd. What are they saying about Donald Trump Jr. here? This is CNBC, by the way. I'm putting up. You know how they give it up. Donald Trump Jr. distanced himself from Trump meme coin. I wasn't involved. Sure you wasn't, Don Jr. Sure you wasn't. And let's say he wasn't. Or let's say he was. So what? I tell you one thing. Let something happen to him. Watch how that Trump coin is going to go up. So this dude is heavily in the crypto space. Okay? He's running Trump's cryptocurrency exchange. Y'all do know Trump got his own cryptocurrency exchange, right? I think it's called World Liberty Finance. You see? Cryptocurrency exchange, World Liberty Finance. World Liberty Finance, inspired by Trump, powered by USD1. Oh, in case you don't know, USD1 is Donald Trump's stable coin. Yeah. Reuters. Trump's World Liberty crypto tokens to become tradable. July 16, 2025. The World Liberty tokens, known as WLFI, were sold to investors after the Trump family and their partners launched the venture. Now, this is the one that got Congress all up in arms. Remember, Crown Prince. Let me type that in. Crown Prince. Because they put in to his cryptocurrency token. See, I'm connecting the dots for you. Multiple sources confirm a connection between World Liberty Finance, a decentralized, there go that word, decentralized finance, DeFi. That's what decentralized finance means. That's the code word, DeFi protocol, and member of the Trump family, according to Reuters. Hold on. A Trump business entity reportedly owns a 60% stake in World Liberty Finance. Former President Donald Trump is listed as chief crypto advocate on the company's website. Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. are also involved, each holding the title of Web3 ambassadors. There go that Web3 again. Right? Regarding a Crown Prince connection, ABC News reported that a firm associated with the Abu Dhabi government, led by Tamim bin Zayed Al Damn, they done put the whole government, I can't even pronounce all this. Anyway, of the Abu Dhabi royal family invested $2 billion into World Liberty Financial in 2025. This investment was reportedly to be facilitated using the USD1 stablecoin launched by World Liberty. This connection has raised concern among ethics experts regarding potential conflicts of interest. Now they care about conflict of interest. Let me tell you something. Something happens to Don Jr., it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I need y'all to understand that. It's a wrap. Wrap it up. I'm already an hour and ATC. I got so much information to give y'all. All right? Real talk. Let me see. I connect the dots for you. You're either stupid or you're stupid if you ain't get down with the program yet. Also, Crypto Pro Life. Contact Crypto Pro Life at gmail.com. And tell them Joel Benjamin 528 refer you and get their latest course. Don't you dare be cheap to yourself. Remember, I told you the connections with the financial firm and everything happening with Blackstone and what really is going on, where they look at the push all of them type of people out and make the connections with the real estate. Let me show you something that was on Crypto Pro Life. Let me show you something. Okay. Of course, I could show you now. Hold on. Bear with me, people. We're going to go to xcafe.com, xrpcafe.com. I want to show you something. And don't get mad at me because I'm just the messenger. All right? I'm going to show you how y'all been missing out. Okay? We're loading up, people. Give it time. For some reason, when it comes to this, they be wanting to do background checks now. Oh, I almost forgot. One more thing I got to show y'all before I get out of here. Notice I mentioned Web3. It hit me as I mentioned Web3, and it's circling around my head, all in my brain. Check this out. Let me pull it up in a search for you. I'm going to do it real time. No gatekeeping. No gatekeeping allowed. We're going to show you what it is. This is why y'all should have got cryptoprolife@gmail.com. But some of y'all are stuck on the time. Okay? We're going to pull this up. Hold on. Let me find it. Bear with me. Aha. Check this out. X. See, I'm putting it in real time for y'all. I'm showing y'all what I'm typing in. X Spectar. XS Tower Apartments. Stop playing with me, y'all. Stop playing with me. This is on the XRP ledger. Okay? NFTs. Where you are having apartments in the metaverse. And you effing the I gave y'all the source. Only 444 available. Look at that. That's the NFTs. Holders, 77. This is where you're able to get, look, I'll read the description for you. I know y'all don't know about this. But let me cook. X Tower Apartment NFTs, your key to exclusive upscale living in the X Tower in Marina City. Marina City is the second highest, and it's at the peak of the highest of Marina City in the metaverse. No brokies allowed. No brokies allowed. Yes, you had to fill out an application just like you was getting a real, actual condo. Okay? X Tower in Marina City in the X Spectaverse. The XS Tower offers a variety of luxurious living options. 22 penthouses, 44 classic deluxe apartment, 156 classic apartments, and 222 studios. And each can be fully furnished, choosing one or several out of 3 interior style lines: basic furniture, organic furniture, and luxury furniture set. Make sure to get an XS Tower furniture set NFT that matches your apartment. The lowest one, and this just came up, 99 XRPs. You have people that bought more than one. There's only 444 available. Okay? They bought more than one. And this is the studio apartment. This is the studio. Wait. Come on. What the hell? There we go. This is the studio. Look. Then you got the classic apartments. Some people selling their studio for $500. I don't blame them. All right. Some people selling their classic apartments for 1,000 XRPs, 2,000 XRP for the classic deluxe apartment. I don't blame them. The penthouse, 20,000. Wait. Am I seeing this right? 20,000 XRPs. This is for the penthouse. Now, guess what? We going to do this. We're going to do this right. And people are buying them, by the way. I want to stress that. People are buying them. So any of y'all think, oh my gosh, come on, man. I want the stuff to come up. Bitcoin calculator. Damn, normally they have the official one for let me type this in. Price. Normally we have to calculate. Thank you. Jeez. Okay. So we're gonna go to XRP. I just want to show you something. Because trust me. All right. 100 XRP right now is worth $302.19. Okay. The lowest price, and they just put this up. These been selling. Because people, the ones that bought extra, they sold it. You see how it says 77 holders? It was less holders than this. Notice, out of the 444 items, that's the NFTs, that's been listed, only 5.40% is listed. Meaning, you have a whole 95% that's not selling. And that's why you see these and it have no prices on it. Okay? That's why you could scroll down and see that there's no price on them. They're not selling. They refuse to sell it. Okay? But the ones who've been lucky to buy it for 100 XRP, I know this 99 XRP one ain't going to be here soon. How much is 99 XRP? $299.17. People are buying it, people. Okay? Okay? As I like to say, okay. All right? Let's see if we could take a look at the apartment, people. No brokies allowed. Look at that. Woo! That's the studio. I know some of y'all tight right now. If I tell you how much this NFT actually costs to get, you be mad. You're going to be big mad. See? I don't know how it's a studio in the penthouse. You know, you got the penthouse, you got the classic apartments, all that. Let me tell you, this studio, right, cost, along with the furniture, about $200. That's what I said. That's what I said. But you know what? Let's check out the furniture. Surely the furniture got to be way cheaper, right? Right? All right. All right. X Tower. Let's see if it pops up. Furniture set. Only 31 holders. You know what that means? That means some people that bought the apartment haven't even bought the furniture yet. That bought the apartment for other people that bought it for mad cheap. Didn't even buy furniture. And look, only out of 1,335 NFT items, okay, for the furniture, only listed 1.12. That means you have 99 point something. Y'all do the math. But 99% refuse to sell the furniture. And what's the price for the cheapest one? The luxury studio? 100 XRP coins. And people are buying it. As soon as they put it up for sale, somebody else buy it. And then you got people, they already paid so much for the damn studio, but no damn furniture in it. They haven't even bought the furniture because they got to come up with another 100 XRP. How much is 100 XRP again? $302.99. And yeah, you go in the metaverse world. Listen, we're talking about digital real estate. Huh? Y'all don't want me to cook. Y'all fat. Y'all be getting fat off of the food that I'm feeding y'all. Because I cook damn good. Pure West Indian seasoning. Why is these people not showing you this on their lives? Huh? Stop playing with me. Floor price 100. You're lucky if you get one of these. Floor price 99 XRP. You're gonna be lucky. Look at this. Let's take a look at the studio. This is how it looks with furniture in it. Yeah, that's the studio. I don't even think you want to see the rest of the price that they got it up for, especially the other ones, the organic luxury. Damn, they're not even selling the penthouse one. I don't see no one selling the penthouse furniture. Okay? You could at least got yourself a studio in Marina City. See? Y'all like to play games. I give y'all the source. Y'all could have just buy 3 sets of furniture and sell it for 100 XRP each. So that means you would have turned that into $200 more. Actually, it would have been cheaper because then you got the whole thing with the X Factor characters. If you have that, you get it on discount. You have to buy the X Factor coins, yada, yada, yada. You should have got the Crypto Pro Life. I don't have to break that down to you. That's furniture. Oh, y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. Y'all there? Y'all good? Y'all all right? Yeah. Yeah, all right. All right. I ain't done. Let me rub it in your face some more. Because y'all better learn to wake up. Expect a land. Okay? Now, we're going to go here. You see the cheapest one is 12 XRP in Hill City. That's the ghetto. That's zone 7. And I'm going to teach you how to read this. That's zone 7. That's the ghetto. That's the ghetto. That's the ghetto. All right? Let's talk real estate. And you're like, yo, how come Joel Benjamin 528? I haven't heard of this. I know you haven't, but that's why I'm breaking it down for you. So you see the zones. Zone 7 is the lowest one. All right, on the totem pole. Region name. Let's look up Marina City. Mind you, the X Tower, remember I told you, the X Tower is in Marina City, right? Marina City. Woo. Oh my gosh, I said zone 7. See, Marina City got a zone 8. And Marina City is the second highest on the totem pole of rarity for the cities to live in. You got your New York. You got look. Let me show y'all good. New York City, Cyberpunk City, Tokyo City, Beach City, Hillside, Mountain City, Marina City, and then you got Forest City. Okay? And they got zone 8. This is zone 8. 30, this person's selling zone 8 for 39 XRP. How much is that? $113.85. See, we was talking about property. I didn't even want to show y'all this. I really didn't. But I got to. Because y'all keep playing games. This one, this is, a zone 5. You got 2 zone 5s going for 50 XRP. And another zone 5 that's a corner spot for 60 XRP. Then you have a next one here for 75 XRP. Let's see. 60 XRP. $181.31. 75 XRP coins. $226.64. Mind you, this is just the land. I ain't even begin to talk about the building, buying the building to put on it. All right? We got a zone 4 for 100 XRP. We should know by now what 100 XRP is, right? $300 and something dollars. $302.19. This is what politicians are buying, people. Yeah. Land. The digital land. The digital landscape. Okay? See these prices? And mind you, we ain't even hit zone 1 and 2. I believe the X Tower is in zone 2 or is it in zone 1? Anyway, top of the line real estate. Look at this. This person is selling a zone 3. And like I told you, people are buying these. You could have got it cheap. For 500 XRPs, they selling a zone 3. That's $1,500 to $10. Excuse me, $1,510.95. Are y'all understanding this? Do y'all understand what's going on here? Are y'all paying attention? This one right here. Okay? You get 6 blocks. This is where you could put like a hotel or something on. 1,500 XRP. How much is that? That's $4,532.85. And y'all think y'all not going to get priced out? Do I even need to show anymore? And mind you, when you getting up on this, you don't want to live in the ghetto. All right? Even though getting the floor price 12 in zone 7 or zone 8 of something will be good. But you see, that's Marina City. I'm just showing you Marina City. I'm not even going to bother show you Forest City. I'm not even going to waste my time. All right? Let me see if there's any questions. Let me see. Let me see. No question? No questions? Okay. Okay. Meet the true story that says, we chewing, can't talk with your mouth full. I'm feeding y'all well tonight. Oh, yeah. I get that. I understand that. Yeah, talk that spit. 528 Thrax. Chris said they're gatekeepers or they don't know. Some of them are gatekeepers. They're not putting you onto this. And a lot of them don't know. They don't know about that. You've seen all these guys with XRP, this and XRP Legend. They so experts, but they're not telling you about that. Do yourself a favor. Contact cryptoprolife@gmail.com. Shame on you if you haven't done so already. And let them know Joel Benjamin 528 referred you. I know some of y'all don't want me to get the credit, so y'all won't mention me. But that's okay. You'll just end up paying more for the course. That's all. Because mentioning me even gets you a discount. Have I been cooking, people? Have I been cooking? Have I been cooking? Hold on. In case y'all need to see Expector, let me pull it up for you. The metaverse. And they're dealing, this is on the XRPL. This is one of the biggest and one of the best kept secrets, and y'all don't even know. I am showing ye the treasures of darkness. Stop playing with me, people. Stop playing with me. Land picks, buy land, all that other stuff. Welcome to Expector. Our beta is now live. See it? See it? Why y'all don't know about this? And they have the characters and all that. Why y'all don't know about this? Huh? Why don't y'all know about this? And the bitmaps, which is the Bitcoin maps, you could also put it in this world. And in case y'all don't know, let me sidebar. Yeah, XRP, Ripple. Could have sworn I spoke about this one before. I'm about to show you. Ready Player. Let me see if it comes up. Y'all remember Ready Player One? I'll refer to the clap. Okay, let's see if this is it here. The term XRP Ripple Ready Player likely refers to the collaboration between Futureverse, Warner Brothers, Discovery, and Ripple to create A Ready Player One metaverse. How y'all don't know about that? Huh? 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 Who? I'm going to read the names again. The collaboration between Futureverse, look up Futureverse, they're huge. Warner Brothers, Discovery, and Ripple to create Ready Player One Metaverse. The Metaverse projects launching in 2024 will utilize the Root Network and Ripple's XRP for transactions. Futureverse, a metaverse startup, is partnering with Warner Brothers to bring Ernest Clint's Ready Player One to life in a multi-world metaverse. And Expector is part of it. Do I need to break out the Heimlich maneuver? Y'all not choking out there, oh y'all? I would hope not. William John, I will not. Can you explain the use of buying the digital property? I am new to this and the first time seeing you. Okay. It's like owning actual real estate. That's why Macy's, is it Macy's? And a few others already teamed up with dealing within the metaverse. Adidas, let me see. See, I like to show and prove. Metaverse, let me just say. Metaverse real estate. There's an article I want to pull up. Metaverse real estate refers to digital. Wait, where am I? Metaverse real estate refers to virtual land parcels and properties bought and sold within the metaverse platforms as non-fungible tokens, NFTs. These virtual properties can be used for various purposes, including building and developing virtual spaces, hosting events. Yes, hosting events. And even offering services. The value of metaverse real estate is tied to the popularity of the platform and can fluctuate, similar to traditional real estate. What is the metaverse real estate? Virtual land and properties is digital land and structures that exist within the metaverse platform, represented as NFTs. Now, with the Ready Player One, if you've seen the movie, that deals with combining all metaverse. XRP with Ready Player One, along with Expector, is combining all the metaverse together, where you could come in no matter what metaverse you're in part of. They are connecting it all together. No one else is doing it. And FYI, Facebook has also teamed up with them as well. Because remember, Facebook owns huge shares in Ripple. I already showed and proved that. Matter of fact, let me put in Adidas. All day I dream about. Y'all know the rest. Adidas metaverse, designed for new realties. The Genesis collection showcases an evolution of Adidas house codes reimagined for virtual world and the metaverse. Adidas is betting big on the metaverse. Here's how. Let's look at the block that. You see this? See it come up again? Oh, nope. It's being blocked. Hold on. Thank you for this info. I have to rearrange some of my ideas on NFTs. Oh yeah, you better. Adidas is betting big on the metaverse. Here it is. Web3 and NFTs. Adidas involvement in the metaverse. Remember, I keep telling you that Web3 keep popping up. And I'm about to show you, I'm going to end it out to show you why Web3 is so important. And it's going to be a huge thing right now. Come on, come on, come on. They don't want y'all to get this work, chat. People. They don't want y'all to get this work. There we go. Adidas is betting big on the metaverse. Here's how. The sneaker giant revealed a collaboration with the popular NFT collection Bored Ape Yacht Club, along with punks, comics, and crypto investors G Money on Thursday. This came out December 2nd, 2021. All right, that's when this article came out. Coinbase previously announced a partnership with Adidas. Now, if you don't have Coinbase wallet and you didn't hook up with Doodles, because they also hooked up with Doodles, and get the official Doodle Coinbase, or should I say base, Adidas Doodles sneakers, yeah, you should have gotten the Crypto Pro Life. Okay? I pulled up an article from 2021 for y'all. Okay? We good? We good? They're all dealing with the metaverse. Why investors are paying real money for virtual land. January 20th, 2022. XRP, Ripple, XRP is deep in the thick of it. No one else is connecting all the metaverses together. There it is. Look. All right. When you get time, go read the article. I'm showing you what it is. Look. Let me just read this part for you. Put this on hold. Damn it. All right. Adamo is early. 8 months ago, the Miami-based venture capitalist and a group of associates called themselves the Meta Collective DAO used a virtual real estate broker. Yes, that's what you heard. A virtual real estate broker to buy 23 parcels in the Sandbox. That's a next metaverse in case you don't know. A user-generated blockchain-based virtual world for prices starting at 1 ETH, about $3,000, right? A nearby property sold for about 42 ETH, or $130,000. And this is and Sandbox is looks real corny. It's very pixelated, by the way. The land pixels rarely bordered the compounds of the Bored Ape Yacht Club and Buzzy NFT community, and a plot owned by Adidas. Yes, Adidas own plots. They're calling it Sandbox Hill Road, and a node to Silicon Valley famous Sand Hill Road and the Sandbox, the platform where this land exists. Already, the parcel's value has gone up about 10 times in price, making their holdings potentially worth many millions of dollars. Y'all still think this is a game? So y'all still think this is a game? Let's go to land picking. This is an expector. See? And you go, you connect your wallet, and you pick out the land. For those who got land here, like by water, it's more expensive. Like I said, they go by zones. It's just the same way. Okay. Any questions? Chris said, give thanks. Nike has a store in Decentraland. Yes, that's the next metaverse. Decentraland. Yes, they do. They all are dealing with XRP now. Ripple XRP. Yeah. I could show you better than I could tell you. Make sure you contact cryptoprolife@gmail.com and tell them Joel Benjamin 528 referred you. See, I could have break this down into 4 videos, 30 minutes each. But I got to give you the source. Look, an hour 55 minutes. I've been feeding y'all with nothing but alpha information. My man, stay high. Where you been, man? Salute to you. Come on, people. Any questions before I get out of here? Okay. Any questions? Ask it now or forever hold your peace. Kuru says, I don't understand the Gen X, Millennials, Gen Z. Watch the movie Player One, but don't believe this world actually exists, and I'm a boomer. Oh, okay. Oh, you're a boomer. All right. I can't leave my money to these idiots. That's a fact. They watched the movie, read the book too. They see how that world was everything caught up. This is reality coming. And they still won't buy the land, although it's going up, although you could have got it for cheap. They won't do it. They just won't. They won't. Let me put the Cash App. As people be like, you don't put your Cash App. We want to send you something. Y'all don't. Y'all want to hold on to that to get yourself some XRP. I understand. But the Cash App is if you want to show support for all this great alpha I've been giving you. It's alpha information. It's $symbol Joel Benjamin 528. All right. Also, like I said, contact cryptoprolife@gmail.com and tell them Joel Benjamin 528 refer you. Get the latest course. You could have got some stuff like this. I've been holding on to this information for a long time. But since the stuff already went so high in value, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm watching nobody else tell y'all about it. I guess I might as well. Because some of y'all want to be so cheap. You can't say I ain't give y'all the source. Any news on Pi? No news on Pi except they got that new app making system for Pi Network. You can make your own app, and that's doing pretty good right now. Thank you. At least I get a thank you. There you go. Some of y'all can't even say thank you. Chris said give thanks. And G-Dog says thanks. All right. I guess I did my job. Y'all are full. I done gave y'all what? Hour and 58 minutes. I'm going to see if any other questions. And we're going to cut it off on the 2-hour mark exact. Okay. William Johnson said, thank you, sir. You're very much welcome. You're very much welcome. Contact cryptoprolife@gmail.com and get the latest course if you haven't gotten it already. And y'all better let them know Joel Benjamin 528 referred you. Y'all could have been got up on this. Anybody who did get up on it and didn't get any of this stuff, whoa, shame on you. Appreciate everything you do. As always. Thank you, Stay High. I notice if you go to East Asia, you shop with Pi in brick and mortar shops. Yes, they're not playing out there. You could shop with your Pi out there. I did a live stream on that. Lester says gratitude. All right. I guess my job is done. Yeah, let me go make some good old watermelon juice. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go back to the store and pick up that pineapple and add that pineapple. Okay? Soon you all will be putting on the freaking goggles, walking around with it on your glasses, like regular glasses, and it's gonna come up the metaverse like Ready Player One. You're gonna be an X-Spectre on the yachts, in your digital real estates. People is gonna rent out your property. It's already happening. Ronnie Pop, gang. Damn, so much people on this live and they couldn't even say thank you. These are Ilzo going live, I guess. Salute to the international audience and the domestic. Salute to the Rumble audience and the YouTube audience. See ya.